I'm here with Stephen Ford to talk a little bit about self-publishing and where ideas come from. So, Stephen, you published your first book, Eric's Viking Voyage. Can you hold it up for the camera? Can you tell us a little bit about that process and why you chose to self-publish and why you chose such a wonderful sort of Nordic motif for this book?
Well, I wrote this 25 years ago, and basically they closed the computer labs at 6 o'clock at my grad school on Fridays and Saturdays, and so yeah, I would just work on this because I had no money, and I tried to get it published back then. With no real luck after a bunch of effort, and that's sat in a box for 20 years. And then a friend of mine told me about self-publishing, and I'd known about it, but previously you'd have to order thousands of books, but with the digital revolution, you can just put it up for free, and then when someone orders a book, the PDF just queues up, they print out one copy and a shipping label, and it goes, and there's no cost. And so I don't have 20 boxes of books in my garage with no way to sell them. And so I was going into hospital for cancer treatment, and it's like, okay, I better get the book out after 20 years, because just in case I didn't come out of hospital again, and which was a possibility. And so, yeah, the day before I went in, I hit the upload button, and I was sitting in hospital, and there it was on Amazon.
So do you self-publish through Amazon? If someone were going to write and or illustrate a book and they wanted to self-publish it, where would they go?
Well, I did this through Blurb. There's also Lulu, but then I found CreateSpace, and I've published my subsequent books on CreateSpace, which is right through Amazon. And so that just cuts my retail price down by about $3. And now it's only softcover, but I'm mainly selling the soft covers. So yeah, that just directly goes up onto Amazon. And that's why these guys, they're a little bit smaller. Once again, trying to get that price point down to something reasonable, but I don't have 20 boxes of books that I don't have a way to sell them. And yeah, so it's very easy. So research which publisher is the right one for you, whether you really want the hardcovers, which are expensive, but it is possible just to go directly onto Amazon, and it's an easy win. And when you're on chemo, you sort of have to take a few easy wins. And so now I'm shopping them around to more established publishers, and getting the rejections. And there is always a lot of rejections, and finding the right publisher at the right time for a book.
That's so true. So and we're going to be talking to Steve more in future episodes, so you'll be able to hear more about the books themselves. But talking about self-publishing, if somebody wants to order a book on Amazon, you look for the titles. You can look up Stephen Ford. You'll find the books that he's published. You can order it, and they'll be sent to you. It's as easy as that.
And it's worldwide. So my high school buddy who lives in Germany just goes on Amazon DE and clicks the buy button, and a computer spools up in California, and it ships it off to him. It's quite something.
Which brings up an interesting question for another time. How will this digital age that we move forward in affect standardized publishing? Will 10 years from now publishing be completely different? That's a question we'll have to address later. Thank you for this right now, and we'll talk more about your books, so stay tuned, and in future episodes look for Stephen Ford talking about his cat books, and he as an author illustrator has much to say. We'll see you later. Bye.